A non-government organization advocates for people has dragged National Drug Authority, Professor Patrick Ogwang and Jena Herbals Uganda Limited to courts of law over illegal manufacturing, selling and owning of Covidex. According to Advocates for People, basing their case on the Industrial Property Act of 2014, they claim that Covidex was manufactured by Mbarara University School of Science and Technology and not Jena Herbals Uganda Limited, which is the second respondent in this matter, and National Drug Authority as the first respondent.
That Professor Ogwang was facilitated and worked under Mbarara University of Science and Technology in discovering Covidex, which is a public university.
And that's where the issue is. The whole process has been hijacked by an individual. Now the university is paralyzed, and at the end of the day, it is the common person, the taxpayer.
Through their legal team led by Counsel Judy Mbarara from Mbarara Judy and Company Advocates, they have asked court to stop Jena Herbals Uganda Limited from manufacturing and selling drugs until the case is disposed of.
You know, to approve medicine, there must be clinical tests. You've heard of clinical tests. Mbarara University, as the institution that funded this research, its process was still continuing, and they have clearly indicated in a press statement filed by Professor, the Vice Chancellor of Mbarara University. But in the process, it was hijacked by one of our employees.
The Secretary General Advocates for People's Moses Kasibante, in filing this case, said since the medicine was manufactured by a government university, Ugandans should get it at free of charge.
Professor Ogwang, for him to produce, distribute, and sell it, it is a product of Mbarara University of Science and Technology, which belongs to Ugandans.
So it is very clear that this patent, this drug is a public property. If government has control, it can easily say, let's hire such and such a company to produce massively this drug so that we can distribute it for free in government hospitals.
Exorbitant charges for one to procure a single bottle like this. We have checked with several pharmacies across the country. There is where it is sold at 300,000 shillings, for example.
Talking to Omongere Richard, lawyer for Jena Herbals Uganda Limited, he had this to solve the filed case against his clients.
Without going into the specifics, there is almost nothing. There's almost nothing about Mbarara University in the innovation of Covidex. So that's why you see Mbarara University is not coming up strongly. If it was, it would be the one filing these suits. But Mbarara University knows its position. Both Mbarara University and Professor Ogwang know on the issue who has the intellectual property.
Meanwhile, Nabweru Grade 1 Magistrate Court before Magistrate Fidi Awechwidi has granted a cash bail of 500 Ugandan shillings to each nurse of Kawempe National Referral Hospital and Nabukera Florence, a cleaner at the hospital. The three include Reste Murindwa, aged 49 years, Nachiwala Eva, and Nancy Maria nurses at Kawempe National Referral Hospital, respectively, and a one Nabukera Florence, aged 42 years old, a cleaner at the hospital. It is alleged that the four suspects, while at Kawempe National Referral Hospital in Kawempe Division, sold various assortments of human drugs and other medical sundries of unspecified amount, a property of the government of Uganda. During a search at the hospital, it was discovered that the three were operating a private pharmacy at level 7, while stealing drugs from the main hospital to the pharmacy. Court will resume on 18th August 2021. For mention of this case, Deborah Namamonde, Nantongo Rebecca, UBC News.